Okay, here are 3 qualities of a well-constructed paragraph in a research paper. It means well put together. Okay, you'll have a topic sentence written in your own words. And this points to your thesis statement, but it's not the exact same words as the thesis statement. But it's the first sentence usually in the paragraph, and it's going to tell the reader what this paragraph is about and which point in the thesis that the paragraph is about. Then you're going to have evidence to support the topic sentence. It can be taken from one or more research sources or from your personal experience. And this is called anecdotal evidence. Anecdote is a story. Sometimes you can tell a personal story to support your point. Later, when you do your final paper, you will have to have research for every point that you make in the paper. But for this paper, we can do some anecdotal evidence. Okay, you need then your discussion of the evidence and explain how it supports the point you're making. And then you end the paragraph with a brief conclusion or a transition to the next paragraph. Okay, here is an example. This is a paragraph about how being independent is important in Americans' lives. Okay, and the topic sentence is, the value of independence is one reason why young and old people become isolated from each other. Okay, and that's the topic sentence that tells what the paragraph is going to be about. And being independent is an important quality of life for most Americans. Since childhood, people have been taught to be independent. The notion continues through their lives until they become old. Margaret Mead, an American anthropologist, writes in her article, "Grandparents Have Copped Out," that old people don't want to be a burden, so they try to live their lives independently. So this is a research source. And Margaret Mead, this last name, this person is going to be on the works cited or the reference page at the end of the paper and the title of her article. And this is a paraphrase of what she says in that paper. And then you've got a discussion or a further explanation of what this point means. Okay, and that's how you introduce saying something again in different words. That is, old people do not want to interfere in their children's lives. Young people also believe that their lives will be better without their parents as constant companions. So this is further explaining the point that was made up here. And here is the final sentence in the paragraph, summing up what you've said. Consequently means as a result. Consequently, communication between the generations is limited and isolation gradually occurs. And this is coming back to the main point in the topic sentence, but it's not the exact same words.